Less than 12 hours ago, they revealed the brand new starter Pokemon for Generation 10 Winds and Waves. But not only have we already made designs for what I think their evolution should look like, but we also gave them Mega Evolution, Signature Abilities, and Corrupted form. And don't worry, we kept Pombon on 4 legs. Let's get into it. So Pombon is easily going to be the fan favorite, so I wanted to make sure we made something worthy of its upcoming popularity. And while I think it could easily evolve into the first ever Fire Fairy type Pokemon, which would be awesome, I actually chose to go in a much different direction. Because as we can see with its evolution, Tundon, it's now a Fire Ice type. Pombon is based on the Pomeranian, a breed of dog known for their cute appearance, but they're actually descended from sledding dogs that weighed around 20 to 30 pounds. And this is reflected in the Pokemon's build, as its chonky frame helps it survive in snowy environments, while also being strong enough to pull its trainer through the tundra. And its final stage, Pomelanch, is now a mighty canine steed that trainers can actually ride on the back of. That's right, Pomelanch actually love bounding around snowy mountain peaks, trainer in tow, by using its fire to melt away any intruding ice, and its ice powers to fill in any dangerous crevasses. But when exposed to Pomite, it'll evolve into Mega Pomelanch, now clad with medieval durable ice armor inspired by Queen Victoria's love for the Pomeranian. This Pokemon is known to jump in between other Pokemon and incoming attacks, saving them from the blow before carrying them off to safety. And this is reflected in its Mega Evolution's new signature ability called Snow Escape, which states that once per battle, if the snow weather effect is active and a Pokemon on your team is about to take lethal damage, Pomelanch will instantly switch in and take the attack instead, proving itself to be the goodest dog there ever was. But it's this Pokemon's absolute care for others that caught the attention of the distant evil Cosmic Legendary, who corrupted Pomelanch, infusing it with the Cosmic type and altering its mind to hate others, as a new razor-sharp ice covers its body, causing anyone who gets near to get instantly impaled. I think people are sleeping on Brout. I think it's super cute, and I love the grumpy demeanor it has, especially the built-in stern eyebrow. For its first evolution, Lieutenant, we kept those eyebrows, but made them much larger. And in addition to this larger frame, Lieutenant has also gained a large boost to its loyalty, as it's known to go to comically long lengths for its trainer, serving their every command in and out of battle, with even the simple request of fetching some berries causing Lieutenant to bring back an entire forest's worth. And this is of course a reference to the Pokemon's name, which comes from Lieutenant. However, its final stage, Crustarol, is now a combination of a general and a cassowary, and is known as an incredible strategic commander, whose intelligence in battle is said to be so great that sometimes trainers just sit back and let them command the party themselves. So if you pick this Pokemon, don't be surprised if you go to sleep and wake up to a new gym bag. Oh, and don't let this Pokemon's big brain fool you, because it's more than capable of fighting for itself, as I'm sure you could tell by its partial ground typing and its giant earthy talons. And when exposed to Crestite, it'll evolve into Mega Crustarol. Now sporting a much more imposing plumage, this Pokemon is able to communicate with its allies over huge distances, as you just can't miss its large leafy feathers. And its ability to command others from far away is reflected in its signature ability, Canopy Core, an ability which gives a small offensive boost to all your Pokemon who are on the field when Mega Crustarol is not on the field, as by staying back and commanding from within the party, Crustarol is able to help organize your offense. And while this ability is a little awkward because you have to Mega Evolve Crustarol, then switch it out to get the effect, it's still a very interesting addition that any offensive team will have to consider. But this Pokemon's ability to influence others also caught the attention of the distant evil Cosmic Legendary, who corrupted Crustarol, infusing it with the Cosmic type and turning its commanding prowess into mind control ability, as this one Pokemon army now brings with it a wave of mind-controlled Browts that are ready to take over the world. Gekwa is a super solid starter with a design that could go a lot of different ways. And one detail I liked in particular is the sort of mascara look that it has to its eyes. So for the first evolution, Gektalk, we went with a more feminine water poison type, whose multitude of bright colors is not only fashionable and unique, but it's also a reference to the Tokay gecko, a gecko native to the Philippines, which is perfect as Wind and Waves is set in a region based in Southeast Asia. And its final stage, Tokashi, takes another weird quirk from the Tokay gecko, as just like the reptile, this Pokemon can produce a series of loud screeches that can be heard for miles away. And while the Tokay does this to attract mates, Tokashi uses its screams as an unexpected weapon, as they're so loud that Pokemon and trainers close by can be afflicted with permanent hearing damage from hearing a single scream. And when exposed to Tokite, it'll evolve into Mega Tokashi. Now a true femme fatale, this Pokemon is known to use its glowing patterns and hypnotizing eyes to lure prey into walking up close by out of curiosity or attraction, before suddenly screeching to such a disorientingly loud degree that they will never see its poisonous claws coming, making for an insanely deadly 1-2 punch. And this combination of disorientation and toxic injection is reflected in its signature move, Toxic Screech, a sound-based move that deals 60 poison-type damage, has a 30% chance to flinch, and if the target does flinch, then they will be inflicted with a toxic poison, making for a very hit-or-miss attack that will either completely cripple the foe or be super mid. But it's this Pokemon's terrifying screams that caught the attention of the distant evil Cosmic Legendary, who corrupted Tokashi, infusing it with a Cosmic type and forcing it to constantly scream in a never-ending wave of sound, dooming it to live in utter isolation, as any living thing that gets near will be subjected to an instant terrible pain. YouTube thinks that you like this video of some other fan-made Pokemon we've made, so if you like today's video, make sure to check out that one. As always, huge thank you to all the artists that worked on these Pokemon so quickly. They can all be found in the description, so make sure to go check them out. I'll see you all next time, but until then, peace.